Okay, so by this point, I've shown you how to create a node server, okay, and then how to create the routes, the models, controllers, how to connect with MongoDB Compass, and how to use Thunder Client, which is a VS Code plugin, to communicate with the backend. But now it's time to move forward. Because this is a MERN stack tutorial, we need to communicate from the front end to the backend. So first we need to create our client side or the front end. So since this is a MERN stack tutorial, I'm going to be installing React in my client folder. So first, open up your terminal, go to the client folder, so cd client. Okay, I am inside my client folder. Now what you need to do is type in the command create at latest and add a dot because I just want to install it in the current folder. So choose React, then choose, I'm just going to choose JavaScript. Now I just need to run these two commands. So here is a little trick to run both of these commands. But first, actually, before I run the commands, I'm going to make this the port number different from my front end, because by default it's like 5017 or something like that. So I'm going to use port 3000 for the front end. So save this. Now I'm going to run both of these commands at the same time, and I'm going to show you a trick to that. So type in npm install, and since you are on PowerShell, right? In PowerShell, to run two commands one after another, here is something you do. You just add a semicolon, and then you can just type in the next command. So npm run dev. That's it. Just press enter. So in the meantime, I'm going to start my backend server. Okay, so our React frontend is running on localhost 3000, but even though our server is running, you can see it is not connected to the database. I'm going to quickly fix that and then come back, and it's a local machine error, okay? And I've already shown you how to fix this in the connecting to MongoDB tutorial that I have in the MERN stack playlist, okay? So you can just quickly go and look at that. Nothing complicated, but you can just go and look at that. If you want, I will just put the link in the description. Just comment down below that you want the link to that video, and I'll put it in either a pinned comment or the description. So I'm just quickly going to go and fix that and then come back. Okay, so as you can see, the MongoDB is now connected and our front end is working. Okay, React is installed. Now I'm just going to add the way of communicating with our backend in the app component, because I don't want to add routing and overcomplicate this. So I'm going to remove the unnecessary things and then come back. Okay, so now we have a blank application, and I'm going to just terminate and just start installing the packages that I need. So to communicate with the backend, we need Axios. You could just use fetch as well, but I just think Axios is something that makes communication with the backend really simple. So I'm just going to use that. So npm I, and I'm going to add bootstrap because I want to add some styling, and Bootstrap is just quickly going to allow me to do that. But Axios is what you need to install. So I'm just going to install both of these. I have installed Bootstrap and Axios, and now I'm just going to start my server, and I've just used some Bootstrap classes. Okay, just container, row, added a title and a column, card, create a card with a title and a description, okay, which we will be changing according to the post stored in our MongoDB database, in our MongoDB Compass. And as you can see, we have these right here. So if I look at this like this, right, so we have five posts that we have stored, okay. And right now what we are going to do is first see how this looks, okay. So this is how it looks right now. We have a title and a description, and this is where our posts are going to be after we fetch them from the backend. So to communicate now with our backend, right, we are going to create a use state, okay. I'm going to call this posts. It's going to be empty. Now I'm going to add the use effect, okay, and in this we are going to run our fetch function. So let's create the function. I'm going to call this get posts, wait, Axios, port Axios from Axios, okay. Axios dot, actually I'm going to do a get request first. Oh, this needs to be a synchronous function to use the await, and then get, and now I need to put in the full URL to my backend, okay. And to do that, remember you are serving this on port 3001, okay. So what you're going to do here is do this. You're gonna need the full URL, okay. Ours is localhost, but instead of 3000, mine is hosted on 3001. So I'm just gonna save that. Now I'm gonna do dot then I'm gonna say ris for the response we're gonna get. Then I'm gonna say ris. Actually, I'm gonna console log this first just to see if we're getting the data or not. Ris dot data. Put this here so that when our component is done loading, then this Axios request starts, and I need to point towards the route that will get my posts, okay. So if you go into routes, okay, you will see all of your posts, and if you are confused about anything that we are doing server side, remember I have made all of the tutorials, just go and watch them. Okay, so actually I'm going to change these. I'm going to change this to slash posts, post, actually posts, because I'm getting posts, slash get, okay. I'm going to change it to this, and then I'm going to do slash post dash create, so that we can just easily do this. And I'm going to add slash post, so post update and post delete, okay. So to get our post, we need to go to this URL, that is slash API slash posts slash get. Actually, I'm going to make this slash posts because this is cleaner. So I'm going to slash API slash posts. I'm going to copy this. I am going to save this. I am going to go here, and you just add in, just add in this. Okay, so this is our URL to the backend, and this is going to get all of the posts inside MongoDB Compass. Right. Actually, this is good because now I can show you another thing that you will face. And this is like a security thing. So in your backend, in the index, right? As you can see, we are getting our posts, okay? And you need to add cores. You should already know how to do this. You just type in npm I cores, and this will install the package on the backend, okay? You need to do this for the server, okay? So after that, just type in app.use and then just add in cores, okay, after requiring it. So that's it. That's all you need to do. And this is just so that any kind of front-end application that tries to communicate with your backend does not try to gain access to it. You can do different things with cores to only allow requests from certain URLs, okay? So this is how cores works. So I have gotten all of my posts. So let's see. Yeah, we are getting all of these, okay? So I need to add these here. So just to add them, I'm going to do set posts, and then I'm just going to add this. Actually, you know what? Let me do, just clean this up a little bit more. Here. And now just pass in data, okay? And all of my posts will be added into this, and then what I can do here, take all of this, add this into this, post.title, post.description. The reason why you're seeing this error is I'm just going to do something simple, but you can actually do the post ID. So you need to add a key attribute. But if you have unique identifiers, right, like the ID of your post is going to be different, so you can do post dot ID. Okay, way I'm fetching, yeah, it's underscore ID. Okay, I'm actually just gonna keep that. Forget this one. But you do know now two ways of doing this. Okay, so let's actually confirm that I'm getting a title. Okay, I don't have a description. Okay, so I don't have a description, guys, so I'm not gonna add this, okay, because this doesn't exist. So I'm just going to get all of the posts and their titles. So if I save this and we have no errors, yes, we can actually, let me just add, and actually let me just make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, okay, so we are getting the first post, the action adventure posts here. Okay, so this is how you get posts from your backend. Okay, and if you're wondering, how do I then send data to my backend and then receive that data in the backend? I'm actually going to create a separate tutorial on that because I feel like this video has gotten really long and I didn't want to make it this long. But for now, like and subscribe if you have any suggestions on your videos, and a lot of you ask for the same thing in the comments below, then I will make a video on that topic. So give this video a like. If this video gets like 25 likes, and like if about 20 of you ask for the same type of tutorial, then I'll just make tutorials on that topic as well. So I hope you like this one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.